Hi friends, so this is my last mini kit Monday in Scrapbook Your Joy layout. I am using the collection Cocoa Vanilla Daydream, and I am guest designing for Scrapbook Your Joy this month. Now I have not used this paper yet, and it is easily my very favorite in the entire collection. It is called Stepping Stones. So gorgeous peachy tones on this side, and this side has the most gorgeous stripes. So it's like saturated pastels, which I love. Now, I do also want to bring in this dusty navy, as that's the color my husband is wearing. And I wanted to also include this rainbow kind of in a block strip. Why? I have an idea to punch out big circles with this pattern paper pack of gorgeousness because I have so much of it left. So I think that might be really fun. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is trim off my branding strip, mount this in some way with this. I think I need another color in between. I'll find some bright color that I'd like to go ahead and mount it on it, and then go ahead and mat it on the navy. And I need to come up with a title. Oh, and I also liked this sentiment, be a rainbow in someone's cloud. It's a Maya Angelou quote, and anytime you can have something by Maya Angelou, it is absolutely awesome. So let me get all those pieces trimmed out, and I'll be right back with you. Oh, and I didn't tell you about the photo. This is my husband and myself, and he had a Friday off because he had to take some days off from work because he had too much time accrued. And so we went to a brew house, it's called Rochester Mills. So I don't know, they're a brewery. And I just got some, it's called Flannel Mouth. It is a cider that they don't actually brew there. So that's the photos, and we're gonna scrapbook about it and go from there. Okay, friends, so I have some traction. This title right here, I need to ink it around it, but I think that will be my title, because it just makes sense considering how this day went. Now, I went into my handy dandy paper pack because I really do not want to cut into my 12 by 12 papers unless I have to, because this paper pack is that beautiful and the 12 by 12s are that precious that I'm economizing where possible. Now, not economizing in that, oh gee, I won't use something because it's so pretty. I don't hoard. But I'm going to make sure to get bang for my buck out of this collection. It's that good. So these circles here, I used this handy dandy, oh, it's 3.5 inch punch. I thought it was a 3, look at that. No idea where I got it once upon a time. Oh, it's by Recollections. So I think that's Michael's. And I just have them kind of on the diagonal. They're not even attached down. And I did ink the edges, and I inked it with, I have a VersaFine Claire in Morning Mist, which is kind of like a charcoal-y color. And I always just have the same little dauber on top of it because that's the color that gets used most. And I also backed my 2 photos as well as that 3x4 card, which I had to trim down just a little bit. I went ahead and backed them in this wood grain, the same that's here. And you can't see it that well, but you can if I go like that. This was already 6 inches, so I just had a little notchy piece put on the end. And unless you're searching, you can't see it. And hey, don't care anyway. And I inked that edge. The reason why I decided to do these circles coming down is because without something rounded out, it just really was a piece of background paper with a big old block in the middle. And my eye did not like it as much as if I had both rounded and squared off shapes. Now I also have this as a squared off shape. That's great. So when I go ahead and put this guy on, it's going to have movement and all that. Remember, I wanted to ink that in. And from my sticker sheet next to me, so far I've pulled off these 2 cute little banners, and I'm going to have them come down under the together word. Phew. I just wanted to give you an update with my thought process on this so far. Now, adhesive wise, I'm using this guy right here. I am trying to use up a bunch of adhesives. And the cool thing is I recently moved, I'm going to call it, oh gosh, 80% of my craft room it's not all moved, but 80% of it is moved. And I mean, eventually it'll all be moved. I need to get to IKEA. And I'm up in what was my daughter Ryan's bedroom now, because she is currently in the downstairs, we call it the lair. That's what my son used to call his room, because we have a fully finished basement with a living room, kitchen, all that kind of stuff down there. So she is there. I am here with a big old window. It's like, let me guesstimate, 40 inches wide, right over there, right next to my desk. So it's nice that I can see outside. Now, the funny thing is, since I moved to my craft room, we have had rain and gloom. So I don't know if that's a sign or if it's a quinkadink. I'm not quite sure, but that's, all right, something, I like how this is going like that. So this guy needs to decide where it wants to go in life. Okay. And I also am thinking that this might need to be popped up on some foam squares. All right, so far, everything that is down is really nicely inked, except this wood grain piece right here does not have ink on it. And the reason for that is because I decided on this inking thing after that point. And my photos are not inked in either. So most everything is, not everything. And that's okay. We're gonna go on the usual, I'm the boss of me, and okay. I'm not like the full boss of me. I am the scrappy boss of me. That's about it. Okay, so I have that. Now let's go ahead, let's see. Like, I had to take a break yesterday, so I'm coming back the next day to do this layout. And I was seeing if any of this ink was still active on my applicator, and it is. How handy dandy is that? I don't know if I'm happy about that or not, but that's okay. Oh, and I popped it up on these little foamy deals that I don't like. Why don't I like them? Because people have asked. I don't like them because I don't like that it takes me an extra second to peel it off. And I feel like it's easily the most boring thing on the planet for somebody to have to sit through. Now, that being said, I did have, and I'm probably repeating myself, you know, because it's like the next day. I did have a subby tell me that they missed my longer videos where they can see everything I'm doing. You know what? Let me try to fix this. My husband's head had too much of a light on it. Okay. So people have said they really like my format. We don't need the plate. It's not that fascinating. Like there's nothing on it. So I'm going to go like that. Yeah, people like my new format where I tell you what I'm going to do and do most of it. And I've had people say they absolutely do not like that format. They want to see the whole shebang. Which, sorry, I just bumped that. Which leads me to, don't really know how to do both things. So I thought maybe I'll just, when the house and my time permits, maybe I'll blabber on just a little bit more. And when it does not, I hope you all will give me the grace to understand that there might be a reason why I can't blabber on. Because sometimes my house has a whole life of its own and decides to be very loud. Oh, and then the next response to give y'all is, and no, I'm not from the South. I just say things like that. I say all kinds of things. You guys quote me a lot. The next thing to let you guys know is people have missed the voiceovers with Mason being a very loud Mason, which seriously is adorable and cute and funny that you guys miss him. You have no idea how adorable and fun that is to me. I'm looking for a third banner because if I can have three, I like three. I think that's so funny that people actually like to hear him snarfle along. I mean, I've had people tell me that it's so obnoxious and how could I do that and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. But the rest of you who are actually looking to hear from him, to me, that's like beyond hilarious and cute and funny. All right, look at that. They are the same size. Okay, Cocoa Vanilla being smart and clever about knowing how we're going to craft. I am ever so impressed with you. So, what else to tell you? So I live in Michigan, and we went from straight up 90-degree, holy moly summer to I'm wearing a giant sweatshirt and, you know, jammy bottoms, the whole thing. And it's actually chilly. It is. It's weird, like the window's closed and it's chilly. Although, even though the window is closed and it's chilly, I am happy to be upstairs. So next questions. I am looking for that pegboard that IKEA has to put on the wall above. I have another desk over there for my mixed media work. I'm super spoiled in this new space. I'm really excited about it. So I like that pegboard, and I know it has attachment-y things, so I want to look at that at IKEA. And I also have, gosh, how wide is my closet? See, this is what happens when I get talking. Hold on, you have no idea, you're gonna die laughing when I tell you how I'm measuring it. All right, hold on. I'm still talking, so I am 5'4". Okay, and I laid down next to the closet door. So my closet doors are 6 feet, but then on the sides of my closet doors, I have 2 feet each. So I have a 10-foot wide closet that goes floor to ceiling. Now the bottom part, and if you guys want me to show you in video and all that kind of stuff, even though, I mean, seriously, my room is not together yet. The bottom part has my son's baby dresser, and then each of my daughters use the same baby dresser as well. And it has 9 drawers, and that is taking up actually 6 feet of the floor in there. But I'm using the 9 drawers to organize like stuff I don't need to see out every second. For like, and when I say that, I mean like my mists, I don't necessarily need to see out every second, right? So that is in there. I just want to get for the, oh, and the top of the closet has 2 really nice deep shelves. So I'm very interested in getting a bunch of clear bins. I don't need white. I really like to see what I have if I can, you know, like how these are clear. So I'm wanting to find clear bins, but I need to make sure that they're like 12.5-inch long, because I want to be able to put in thickers if I want to, or all of that kind of stuff. I'm working my way through that, but I figured that you guys would be the ones that would be super helpful about that. Anywho, this is what happens when you guys tell me to talk. Like, I talk a lot. All right, so what I'm going to do next is, knowing me, I'm going to grab florals because I absolutely love these florals. I have the florals. Let me show you what else I have. I have 3 of these flare left, and I'm thinking this little, let me bring it up closer. Look at this little heart with the, like, it's smiling with cute little eyelashes. And my jacket I'm wearing right there. Y'all, look at my jacket. This, it looks like a jean jacket, but it's blush color, and it was 13 or 14, $13.97, whatever it was, from Costco. I know. Anyway, same color. So I'm going to bring him in because he's cute. And then the other thing, where is it? That I am over the moon, people. Where are my little corduroy guys? I have these guys. So I'd have to get some more green in to bring them around. But these little corduroy guys, Cocoa Vanilla has to make these in every single possible configuration. I like, ooh, I could stick him under there and just cut out a little bit. Thinking about it. Because I could get these 2 colors on. This one is too dark for the colors I'm bringing in. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, bear with me. I know it's going to be like vomity for me to show you what's happening. These are my 2 bulldogs, and they have bulldog steps to get onto the bed. Here's the bed right here. And yes, and this is where they play King of the Mountain, because Rocco now doesn't want Mason to be able to get up. These are the conditions under which we scrap. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and figure out what I'm doing next, and I'll come right back. All right, so I came up with a couple quick decisions. I decided instead of the florals to go with all of these little moths. There's 5 of them. I like to do the odd number thing. That will work. I'm going to make sure that I use all 3 of these corduroy hearts. This red is a little bit deep, but I'm going to go with it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's great. It's also going to work because I have this little wordy bit that reads The Good Life down here, and I'm going to do blue on blue, so you might not see it otherwise. And I don't have any of my little moths inked in or any of that kind of stuff. I will pop up the ones that allow. Like this one will allow and this one will. And I think that's about it. But I'm going to go ahead and stick them down, get my little heart down. And then, guys, these are so pretty. The sequins that come with this, I'm going to decide where these different sequins go. I've used up all the iridescent leafy ones in my previous layout, but they are gorgeous. So I'd like to also sprinkle them coming down pretty liberally. So I'm going to do all of that, and then I'll come back and we'll see if we have anything to finish up. Okay, friends, I did finish it up. I went ahead and inked my little mothy guys. I don't know why moths look so cute. I know the butterfly thing, I get that, but I like the moths too. I like them more than like llamas, you know, holding an avocado, if you know what I mean. Anywho, so I have my little mothy guys. They're all inked up. I did go ahead and also add 3 spots with these little word stickers. I love little word stickers that help tell the story. I really do. I think that you can get them on any page and it would be lovely. I also went ahead and used our handy dandy little sequins, which I keep using, these gorgeous sequins that are part of the collection. Let me show you the goodie that comes with them too, because I have not used it yet. I want to make a card for somebody's birthday. They're called Sequins and Flowers, and this is arguably the most gorgeous little bouquet. So maybe before I'm done today, I'll go ahead and make a little card with it too. Look at how cute these little flower bits are. Wouldn't that be adorable on a little card? So cute. So I'd like to do that. Maybe I'll leave it on my desk. That way it'll happen. Anyway, so this one's done. The hubs and I out on a Friday doing a little bit of day drinking because it was during the day. We were actually home by 6 o'clock that night. And yeah, what was it? I think it was Blake's flannel mouth cider I tried. Very exciting information, I know. All right, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll have the links for Scrapbook Your Joy as well as the Mini Kit Monday ladies, and we can see what they are all up to. That's it for now, friends. Bye-bye.